Oftentimes, agribusinesses have little to no say in commodity prices. Very few times can they actually ever influence commodity prices in any which way. And then often agribusiness influence on their selling prices, it varies across two different types. The first one is if you're a commodity handler, you have very little influence on the selling price. But if you're a product marketer, you can actually set the price. Well, if you're a commodity handler, you actually try to become a margin maker. Versus if you're a product marketer, you're actually going to be that price setter. So, what margin makers are, we've mentioned margin makers right there. So let's see what a margin maker really is. A margin maker has little to no power in price setting. They can't set prices. They're dealing with commodities coming in and commodities come out. So they can't set prices. But what they do is they focus on maintaining their margins. And what a margin is they buy it at, say, 5 cents and sell it at 10 cents. Their margin is 5 cents. So what they're trying to do is, as prices of the commodities that they're buying fluctuate, they hope that the prices of the commodities that they're selling fluctuate in that way as well. So what I mean by that is, let's say they were buying at 5 cents and selling at 10. Well, then what if commodity prices increase on the ones that they're buying? Now it's 7 cents. Well, they're hoping that they can sell the commodity at 12 cents, still maintaining that margin of 5 cents. They maintain their current profit levels even though the commodity prices are fluctuating. So those that are commodity handlers typically become margin makers, and they're trying to set their margins, not really the prices of the products that they're selling or the products that they're buying, but rather they're trying to maintain their margins. They try to make their margins set in place, and that commodity prices just fluctuate with the markets. So these margin makers have no control on the supply and demand of that good. They have no control on these supply and demand forces. And then in a perfectly competitive market, the margin would equal the firm's cost. They would never be able to truly make a profit over and above the cost of the firm, but they would actually, in a truly perfectly competitive market, the firm's cost would be equal to the margin that the firm would be experiencing.